Pizza.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back. Episode 3, 4. I can't even count, but it's season 2, episode 4. That's right. It's International Week, the dumbest thing that's happened to world football 3 weeks into a new season.
Yeah, World Cup qualifying.
I don't care. I mean, I'm all for Bermuda,
Yeah,
but this could have been done at a later time. Light has got his phone on full tilt, as you can hear. No such thing as putting your phone on silent at top binge. You never know when you can get a call up.
Yeah, you might have to play tomorrow.
Yeah, we've changed our formation. It's International Week.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a fan of having International Week so early in the football season. However, the island, I mean, today's been a bit of a bad day with Harbor Road being shut down and whatnot, but the island is buzzing. Jamaica got here at about midnight last night.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Direct flight.
Hopefully we held them up in customs.
I doubt it. Direct flight. Customs officers want to go home.
See, but you needed dark arts. If you were going on to the islands, we would have got held up. You was going on to El Salvador, you would have been there till 3 a.m.
Customs officers want to go home too, you know. Bermuda went down and got them. We've changed our formation for the international break. We're missing a camera, so we got to do what we got to do, right?
Must be up the stadium, man.
Yeah, ready for the big game.
Could be.
So I got my main man, Kyle Killer Lightborn here. We're going to get into some international conversations with Kyle. Kyle's obviously been at the helm of some big games.
Mm-hmm.
Anything as big as a World Cup qualifier final run? I think you're good.
That's a good
You're good.
Gold Cup. Those Gold Cup games were
Just the Gold
yeah.
Cup.
The lead up to the game to qualify for the Gold Cup
Yeah.
was huge.
that Mexico away was a big game.
Mexico away. There's a free hits for us.
True, yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know, this
Nothing
is
on the line, yeah. Something's on the
game
line there.
that we need to win. Opening game. Yeah, so I could imagine the tension that's going on in the camp right now.
And as always, we got Mr. Parlay Pays Me. Had a good weekend finally.
Finally got 3 points, and then tonight is the start of my favorite time of year. NFL back, other than international break, football. It's just a lot going on. It's a nice time. But yeah, United got 3 points. But I'm looking forward to the Bermuda-Jamaica game this weekend. Also excited to pick Lighty's brain as a coach or manager. Just want to feel what it's like in the camp tonight. Like you said, hotel room preparation. So we'll get through some of that tonight.
Yeah, let's look back on the weekend real quick. Started off with a whole lot of controversy.
Oh, my goodness.
At Stamford Bridge. Was it a foul, lady?
No foul.
Never fall.
No foul.
No foul.
I'm going to go on record. I think it's the worst VAR decision since VAR has come in, because it's beyond reffing. It's beyond reffing. His action, I don't even know what it is. It's unreal.
The Premier League did come out with a statement on Sunday. They said the wrong decision was made. It should not have been called. However, that doesn't change the result of the game.
No.
Fulham lost 2-0 because after that, they gave up a goal. It took 7 minutes to make the decision.
Yeah.
They played 8 minutes of injury time in the first half, and Chelsea scored in the 8th minute.
João Pedro, who's starting to bang him in.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying we don't know the result, but this I'll go back to the point I made a couple of weeks ago. This is where we need ex-players.
100%.
VAR.
100%.
Because that is part of the game.
I saw a comparison, which was probably the best one I saw on Twitter, where obviously the best insights are found.
It's the Bible.
Yeah. It's on par with in the NBA when a shooter shoots, they're allowed to land.
Land, yeah.
So when a player raises the studs and is just trying to plant their foot, it can't be a foul. If anything, this was a person. I didn't see it. I saw it.
The other player has to get out of the way.
Right.
The defender was out of control.
Yes.
Put in a bad tackle, not saying it was dirty, but made a bad challenge that he was beaten on, and got rewarded because his foot happened to be underneath the other guy's foot when he landed. But Fulham lose 2-0. Chelsea.
And the other, quickly on this game, not going to be on it long, the other decision, the penalty for Enzo.
I still haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen it? It could be 3 decisions made. It's a handball on can't remember who's controlling the ball. There's a foul, and then there's the decision for Enzo for penalty. But
it hits Joe
Pedro's arm, yeah. So that fortune, that rubber degree we get, Chelsea talk about. Chelsea got that 2-0 versus Fulham, and they're kind of up and running.
And they needed it because Fulham were
pretty good.
Toe to toe with them.
Fulham were good on the day.
The coach of Fulham,
Marcus Silva, he was livid.
He was absolutely livid. He says, you play against a team that has spent over £1.5 billion, fine. You play them at home, fine. Then I have to play against the referee and the VAR.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
He'll be expecting a fine, you think?
If he hasn't been fined, I haven't seen anything.
I think VAR should get themselves a fine.
They should fine themselves.
Well, they kicked him off the game for Sunday.
Yeah.
The guy was supposed to do VAR.
I mean, she was on the game for Sunday. It might have helped us out.
Nah, I don't think anything was helping us out on Sunday. We'll get to that. Then
United Burnley.
Old Trafford was rocking.
Kind of felt like the same old. A really good opening 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Probably should have taken the lead. Burnley's keeper did pretty well, I thought, on the Mbemo one. But United, again, they look sharp. They
started the game really well. I think we were chatting during the game. I said, United started and they should be ahead.
They should be ahead.
Game. You know,
and it allows Burnley to get back into the game. Yeah. It's that same pattern. I'm not trying to be down on United. I know the Grimsby result, we had talked last week. I made a threat on last week's show saying if I don't get to international break, even though the Grimsby result happened. But started well, and I thought like you said, it felt like the same patterns would happen. And then we got that little rubber green that you've been saying, Casemiro header off the crossbar onto a Burnley player into the net. But yeah, that got us going. And then I thought United kind of let the game drift a bit.
Yeah, you scored the goal and you never said, well, let's get another one. Like Arsenal have a habit of doing that.
They are. Arsenal was so good at back-to-back. Yeah.
Teams, they get a chance and they take it. And then all of a sudden it's a different game.
And then what was the second goal? Oh, Mbemo takes his goal really well, actually.
That's down to Dallo.
Yeah. Actually did something pretty well, yeah.
Dallo had a good game.
He did have a good game. It's a good cutback, I must say. But I like how Mbemo scores that. He doesn't try and crush it. He just meets it. 2-1. And I'm like, okay, wow. But it was right off the kickoff. But like you said, it's like we had to be spurred into action instead of just kicking on. And then Burnley go and get a second. Jaden Anthony's had a good start to the season. I thought he was always a good player, actually.
Yeah, he's a decent player. Burnley, okay, this is not a knock on United at all. The offside where Burnley, the guy waltzed in and he was called offside and they actually let him score, which was different.
Yeah.
When I saw that, when they put it up, because it's the automated offside now, I tell you what, if they'd have drawn lines, that's a goal.
You think so?
That's a goal.
Because it is tight. No, it is tight.
They pointed it out after because when I saw it live, I'm like, he's onside.
Yeah.
There's nothing between. I don't get why they put the defender's arm past the line because that makes you think he's onside. That's onside. They pointed. There was like a sliver of his jersey.
Yeah, it was very strange.
A triangle that was no bigger than a fingernail is what they said, and that was what was offside.
Yeah.
By if they're drawing lines, go.
Yeah.
Not a knock on United.
No, it's not. Yeah, I know.
It's like
I said when he scored, that is tight.
It just looks stupid. Like, why are you putting the defender's arm wherever that line? I remember last year Harry Kane's kneecap. Against Barcelona, literally. His kneecap. Was offside. But I mean, he's offside.
Yeah.
But jeez, Louise, it was confusing. But United did their best to piss that one away.
Tell you what, they did. And again, it created a lot of chances. I wouldn't even say it's just finishing. Oh, yes, it was. Ahmad's missed an absolute sitter. I think, no, come on, it's on his left. I thought the ball was decent from Mbemo to just tap him. You think so?
It skipped up on him. It was wet. It skipped up on him.
Guys paid a lot of money.
He's been doing so well for him.
You thought he'd
for you would think he would score that.
I thought he was just going to check back on his left foot and Bob's your uncle check. He let
That's
him 3-2
true,
by.
but he tried to be unselfish. Unfortunately, Cunha got injured. I don't know how bad it is. That's really annoying because he started the season really well.
He brings that dough.
He does. You know what? I want to give someone a shot. Mason Mount. And everyone's like, why isn't Sesko starting? And I think Sesko should start. But as a manager, when you got someone playing well like that, it's hard to just drop him. Mason Mount had a nice start to the season, you know.
Yeah, but and it's also balance in your team as
Right.
well. So, like, if you put Cunha is a guy that roams, right? He's a roamer.
Yeah.
So, and is good on the ball. It could sort of upset your shape sometimes because
Exactly.
he goes looking for the ball, and when it breaks down in his area, who's doing that job?
Yeah.
So I can understand why Mason Mount is playing
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's got a little bit more discipline
Yeah, he does.
that's required in that position.
And he's getting through a lot of work. And Seska will come into the team. And I kind of like how they're holding him back a little bit. It's annoying because all you want is your striker to play and score. But
I think what I see from Sesko right now is just lack of confidence.
a little bit, yeah.
You could see it even when he came on.
Yeah.
He was not really involved in the game.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Gyökeres at Arsenal.
Yeah, yeah.
They're both come for big price tags
Yeah, yeah.
and not really settled yet.
Not yet, yeah, agreed. And then thoughts on the penalty. It's one of those ones I don't like to see him called, and I'm gonna say that again, but why even touch him? If this many camera and again, I've never played at that level. Is it an instant reaction? Surely just keep your hands off him. Do you think it's a penalty?
Amar done everything he can to win that penalty.
Yeah.
If he doesn't pull his shirt, it's not a penalty.
It's not a penalty. That's I'm sure Scott Parker will just come back to that.
And the thing about it, he weren't getting that ball.
He weren't getting the ball. He wasn't getting the ball.
Not getting that ball.
It's not drastically overhit, but I don't think he's getting there.
It's not the players. The ball's going to a Burnley player.
It's lazy defending from Jaden
it's
Anthony, actually.
Just tiredness and.
But tell you what, when Bruno stepped up, I thought he was missing.
I 100% thought it was a penalty. 100% going to be one of the top 10 bonehead plays of the year.
It's pretty dumb.
It's just dumb. If
It's
you
lazy.
If you give it a tug and you let it go, cool. But you literally hold on to it as he runs away. It's a red shirt.
Yeah.
Like it stands out like a sore thumb.
Yeah,
And
it's a penalty.
It's a penalty.
Yeah.
Like again, it's not the most horrific challenge that leads to a penalty,
Yeah.
but rules are rules. It's a penalty. The guy had scored to give Burnley a point.
Yeah.
No offense, didn't see you scoring. Besides that, like,
Yeah.
no, you were huffing and puffing, but you weren't creating anything.
yeah.
Once Burnley sat in.
Oh, you mean
2-2.
United? Oh, yes. Yeah. No, United.
Burnley weren't
that
even
looked,
trying to-
that looked 2-2 all over.
Yeah,
2-2 all over.
That pissed away a point for Burnley and
Burnley,
gave
yeah.
United 2. The one thing I didn't like, right? After the goal, and I don't really have an opinion on the guy, but you can see why people don't like him.
Bruno, yeah.
Bruno, you go down the other end, you're defending, you're up 3-2, and he's cheering right in somebody's face.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Yo, no disrespect. You are Manchester United
I didn't like that
at
either.
home to a promoted team,
Yeah.
scraped a win. Well, you hadn't that, but you did.
Yeah.
You're scraping a win by bare minimum. You yourself have done absolutely nothing
Poor this season.
in that game, but you've missed a penalty and you've scored a penalty.
yeah.
Those are the only two things you've done the whole season.
He's been poor these
3
3 games, 100%.
You are supposed to be the captain, leading by example, and that's the example you're setting?
Yeah.
Like, no offense. If I'm a Premier, this is why I'm not a Premier League player.
Yeah.
1, I'm not good enough.
Yeah.
But 2, I'd have punched him. Like, literally, I would have knocked him out at Old Trafford, and the picture for the rest of Bruno's career would have been, laugh now.
Yeah.
Because, like, grow up, bro.
I didn't like
Grow
that.
up.
I didn't
It
like that.
was a little distasteful.
It was. And I get maybe it was a United players have felt frustrated, maybe a bit of a release, but he's not a young player. I didn't like that at all. And Bruno's not my biggest. I said we should have sold him in the summer, not just because of this.
No, I agree.
I just thought United should let it go, but I didn't like that either. But
Someone in the commentaries mentioned that too about
Yeah.
why is Bruno even giving it the big one, and
Yeah.
you should be feeling a little disappointed that it took so long to win the game.
yeah, and he's been poor.
But, yeah, United won.
It's one of those ones. Let's just almost bookmark it. Burnley away. Burnley players. They won't forget that, will they, Kyle?
No, they won't.
100%.
If you see someone like, if it was Sean Dice days,
Yeah.
somebody would have.
Even a Scotty Parker, kind of old
Yeah,
school
but they
player.
put a little marker
Yep,
on it and say,
yep.
yeah, Bruno, next time we play him, just leave one on him.
We'll remember that one.
But the other thing I don't like about Bruno, I mean, he's a very good player. He moans
So much.
about people following
Yeah.
him, But he does some nasty falls, and the first thing he say, "Hey, he got the ball." When they go back and show,
Yeah, no, he's late,
nowhere
he's
near the
missed it,
ball.
yeah.
And it's like you got to take it, man.
He does.
He has to learn how to take it.
Yeah, the other 11 o'clock games weren't really memorable.
Yeah, Sunderland got 3 points. Hey, it's gonna be a tough
Sunderland-
place to go.
Sunderland came. I was gonna say they weren't memorable.
No.
But Sunderland snuck 3 points.
Did they? They
They
did.
were down 1-0.
Yeah.
Got a penalty. It was a penalty to Brentford.
Yeah,
Brentford, who are notoriously horrible on the road,
yeah, they are.
but great at home. Up 1-0. The new boy scored again. Good for him. Utara, I think. his
Yeah,
name
yeah.
is.
For Burnley,
No, for
No,
Brentford.
Brentford.
I mean, yeah, for Brentford.
For Brentford.
Yeah.
And then they give away a penalty. And then right at the death, extra time, you're like, all right, 1-1. Granit Xhaka pings one
What
into
a
the
ball!
box.
What a ball!
Good header.
Yeah, it is a
I
good
thought
header.
the goalkeeper should have saved it.
Yeah.
Kelleher, that's
Yeah,
weak.
I
It's
was
not
surprised
underneath
that,
him.
like
Isidore,
that
yeah.
he let that in. But,
Yeah.
hey, good for Sunderland.
It is. Yeah. It's
Back
been a
in
tough
the
place to
day.
go for anyway. 6 points out of 3 games. That's a really nice start.
I know
Really
par
nice
with
start.
Arsenal.
Yeah,
Not bad.
On par with a lot of teams.
ahead of United. Then we had
And
Who are
City.
ahead of City.
Spurs being Spursy, or I'll tell you what, Bournemouth came to White Hart Lane
Bro.
and absolutely worked them over.
Real quick.
It could have been real bad.
Real quick question, right? 3 games. And I know this is way too premature.
Yeah.
3 games in. Who is your Premier League player of the season right now? I can tell you who mine is.
Semenyo's up there.
It's
Semenyo's you know what? It might be Semenyo, and I'm not a prisoner of the moment. Sabazla is probably up there too. He's been pretty good at right back.
for me.
Sabazla is up there.
Yeah. But
Maybe not
but-
the first game, but the
Last 2,
yeah, we'll
yeah,
talk about
and not just his goal. I think his
Yeah.
his overall play has been really good.
Played in a position that he's had to have played there before.
Seems like it.
He's just taking it by
Bro.
storm.
But we'll talk
We'll save that.
Bournemouth going up to Spurs, and it's typical.
They beat them
Spurs.
badly. You
It's typical Spurs. It's make a big signing.
Yeah.
All the fans are behind them. You're at home. It's Bournemouth, who did beat them there last year, I
Yeah,
believe. Or
they
2,
did.
But it's Bournemouth. You're thinking, all right, they've sold everybody. We'll beat them. Spurs absolutely
even show up.
laid an egg.
It's crazy. They had a nice chance, and like if they would have got 9 points after, I'd have been like, hey, that's a little bit of a marker. This
I think I mentioned it before. These are the games that Spurs will
Yeah.
struggle because of they
expectation.
don't like. No, they should be the team taking the
Yeah.
game to
To them,
Bournemouth, and how does he set up for that?
And you did mention it, and it's true. We talked about his tactical versatility. There's not many times in his career where Thomas Frank has been the favorite, expected to go and just
Yeah.
beat. Like that's not he was used to. Look,
Whereas
check this.
I think he would do well against all the top teams.
Yeah.
Because
He's set up, organized.
set
Yeah,
up and,
yeah.
they're going to be difficult to beat, and then they catch you in those moments.
Bournemouth had 20 shots. Spurs have 5.
And Vicario made some great saves.
Bournemouth had 6 shots on target. Spurs had 1 shot on target. It could have got ugly, but hey, great result for Bournemouth. Good start to them, actually.
Yeah, I mean,
Semenya could have had that header. If he would have scored that header, oh my God.
Yeah.
To be fair.
It was a great cross.
Yeah,
was
great
better.
cross. Great cross.
The late game, there wasn't many. 11.
Everton, Wolves, good game.
Bro, Everton and Wolves. Look,
Tell you what,
I
Jack.
told-
Oh, sorry, add him to play
Low-
the season early. Jack Grealish will get
Low
in there.
Sox FC.
Yeah, they are.
That's
Everyone's
what they're
got him
called,
on.
Low
Everyone's
Sox
got.
FC.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I actually watched half of this game.
playing some good football.
I put it
Everton.
on half and half, and no, I put it on my iPad and had the
Yeah.
your game on the TV. Bro, they're knocking ball.
They
Yeah.
are. Everton's.
They just don't have a guy that can kick the ball in the net.
No,
often
but
enough.
I like how Moyes is kind of going one striker 1 week, the other
Right.
striker the other, and it's like
Beto
hold it.
scored this
He
week.
better scored this week. Yeah,
But hey, they're knocking ball.
Everton.
kid.
Everton look a handful.
Jack Grealish loves football again.
He does.
He says he didn't love football at Man City. He loved rum.
And you know what? Like sometimes we always say ambition, and you gotta go. Jack Grealish just seems like a mid ability of an elite club, but something about him, he's got like this. Like he should just be at a middle tier club, and it's not his ability. It's like he's a cult hero-ish type footballer. Like you know what? I don't
Take the
know.
shackles are off.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
Pep ruined football, remember?
yeah. and they are knocking ball. Him and Drewsbury Hall are just pinging off each other.
And
like that one little overlap, and Jack plays it so nonchalantly.
And on the other side, you got Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Scoring for fun.
Then the dink assist to Drew. They are knocking some really nice
That
balls.
was an absolute hit from.
It's a great hit. It's a great hit.
Lord, the goalkeeper. The guy says goalkeeper didn't save that. That's why the goalkeeper ain't seen it.
Saving that, yeah.
Because he wasn't expecting him to shoot.
But Everton are fun to watch, and they're going to be a handful for teams.
Everton knocking ball.
They're going to concede. Tarkowski is good for a mistake. Michael Keane, good for a mistake. But yeah, good win for them. 3-2 over Wolves.
I want Everton to get a striker. Not before we play them. Maybe.
That could be a handful today. Then the late game, kind of a bore draw. Newcastle, I still felt like they were feeling the blues from that Liverpool loss.
I fell asleep.
There was nothing to write home about. But I felt like they exhausted so much on Monday night. Remember, they played Monday at the turnaround, play Saturday. That's a quick turnaround of a big emotional game. And they sell. They hadn't sold them yet, actually. But obviously, they probably knew it was going to happen.
I was going to say, they knew it was coming. But we'll talk about
that.
Sunday morning got spicy early.
Yeah. Man City. 2-1.
I thought Man City were going to cakewalk that.
Yeah. That's the second year in a row now.
Holland scored, and it's like, yeah, cool. Second half, I don't know who the team that was away was, but the home team had a kickabout with the boys.
Yeah.
They were killing City.
Yeah.
You saw that?
Fabian must have been in there and ripped into him.
No, I was listening to the one of the talkbacks, and they said Brighton made 5 subs.
He did.
Time.
He did.
Changed the game.
That's good.
He did.
It just.
He made 4 subs in the 60th minute. Yeah, he used quads. Yeah.
Hey, I know. Jordan,
I actually think it's the first time ever in the Prem. They said
Jordan was there. This because remember a couple of weeks ago they were all believers up at Old Trafford. That boy looked good.
Who's that? Believer?
Yeah,
he did look good.
Good Lord, second half. He is like a one-man wrecking crew.
Yeah, he
you
did.
cross that halfway line, I take ball, I
destroyed.
give it back to my team.
He just destroyed.
He was,
and he can play too.
He can. He's a good player, but I can see why you probably didn't pay 115 or whatever they wanted. But I probably would have gone in. That I would have sold Bruno and bought him.
Yeah, it seems like that was the one. Apparently they've told him, the rumor allegedly is that to not sign a new deal.
Yeah.
And United will come because apparently he's only on 12.5K.
12.5K.
So United's apparently told him, don't sign a new deal and we'll come and compensate you later. That's through intermediaries, allegedly. We'll see if that happens. But Labour's in his good right. It's like if Brighton offer him 75,000 a week that he can get right now, he might just take that. But we'll see. But yeah, Brighton, Man City, slow start for them.
Maybe I jinxed them.
Maybe because since you said that,
are they like dark horses for the title?
yeah,
It's
I'll tell you what. We were talking off camera about James Trafford. Donnarumma's in there. I think Donnarumma gets the gloves right after the international break, which is hard on him. But hey, we're at a top club. This is how it is.
And I'm surprised they saw Kenji. I think he's good.
I thought Kenji's class.
Yeah, I don't know what city it is.
Yeah,
Like they got a couple of injuries.
I was gonna say they've already lost Sharky for a while.
2 months.
Yeah.
Gundogan's retired or
I
left.
saw that he left. Yeah,
Did he left? He left.
I think he went Turkey.
yeah, he went to Turkey.
Not retired, but
He is half Turkish. He's
left,
Turkish, half
right.
Turkish German.
yeah, they made
Grealish is gone. They try to move out Savinho. No one bit. Did anyone? No.
Yeah, Spurs bid for him, and then Pep said no. Allegedly.
But
yeah, Spurs, they made some weird.
there's a little talk of Holland not happy with the business. I don't
If
know.
Holland gets hurt,
Yeah,
I don't know who is scoring goals
for them. Yeah.
But at the same time, if Holland stays fit, he might score.
Also, Foden to come back into the fold. But yeah,
Foden was hurt all last year, or he just didn't play.
I don't know.
Trash.
Really Grealish.
It's the but second year in a row, Brighton have come from behind and go on to win at home. And the shock result, real quick, West Ham. We all had them. Graham Potter absolutely needed that. But on the flip side, what is wrong with Forest is now in disarray. This league's like the young and the restless.
I don't know, because first week of the season, Forest slapped up. Who did they beat at home? 3-0 or 3-1. Brentford. Yeah, Brentford.
But apparently, Edu and Nuno have fallen out. I don't know. It's just, but a great result for West Ham.
Hey, Forrest came in and took Alexander Zinchenko on loan.
I did see that.
Proper. They're
Yeah.
covering like 80% of his wages
Yeah.
too. Awesome.
Did you see the
Appreciate
Paqueta
it,
celebration, the hang up?
Yeah.
I like that. I thought that was really cool.
Did you see Jared Burns go?
I did.
That's
And
what you call having a hit, mate.
Yeah.
The
Did you
goalkeeper
see-
again. He ain't seen that.
Did you see Jared Burns run?
Yeah.
That the greedy striker stopped him from scoring.
Oh yeah.
Boy, that
He
would
was
have been
livid.
good to see.
Yeah.
He was livid.
Oh man.
That's
Yeah.
a huge result for Graham Potter.
And it took the pressure right off him because they score. Burns scores 1-0, and it's like, all right, cool. Second half, we got a lead. And then literally 2 minutes later, Somerville runs in the box. Guy from Forest kicks him down. 2-0. Like you said, Paqueta hung up the phone on Villa,
Yeah.
which was the rumor he was going to go there. And all the West Ham fans hated him. But And then they scored again,
Yeah.
3-0.
Yeah.
It's a bad loss for Forrest, but great result for Potter.
The striker got off the mark for him.
Which
That
one?
came from
Is that Fulker?
No.
Came from Newcastle.
Oh,
Callum
Callum Wilson.
Wilson.
Callum
Yeah,
Wilson.
yeah,
He
yeah.
can help them out, you know. He's
Yeah,
good
yeah.
for 10. If he stays healthy, he can get them 10 goals. But yeah, 3-0 West Ham. Big result for
Huge result.
huge result for Potter. Right before the break too.
Keeps his job.
Keeps his job for sure.
100%.
For sure. I will save the big one. Another kind of shock
Let's
result.
talk about it now.
No, the Palace. We'll save the Arsenal one.
Palace battered
Palace
Villa.
battered Villa. I think Villa's in trouble.
From the where I said it, I said they got tired of Emery.
I was about to ask you that. Emery's such a discipline. Oh, it's not really a disciplinarian, but he's like you had him.
They say at that time we could have had Mourinho. We would have been garbage.
Yeah.
But they just say he's like a ultra micro manager.
Manager, yeah.
People just get tired of it.
They get tired of the good
And
evening.
Villa still have the downside of not making Europe on the last.
They have not recovered from that
Their
loss.
goalkeeper is an absolute idiot. I mean, he gets sent off at Old Trafford,
Yeah.
so Villa don't get Champions League.
Yeah.
He then basically parades himself for United.
Yeah. He gets pump faked.
He cries and says goodbye. I mean, personally, people will say it's because he played for Arsenal. No, it's not because he played for Arsenal. He is the one that has benefited the most from the Messi. I'll give it to him. Phenomenal save in the World Cup.
In the World
final.
Cup, yeah.
Phenomenal save.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just made himself big and he makes a save.
That save has actually, it almost elevated him to a level.
Right. And it's a level that he doesn't deserve.
No, it's not. He's a good keeper, but
He's a good keeper. He's not
people
a
had
great
him.
keeper.
People had him elite.
Right. He's not elite.
Yeah, he's not elite.
And then he does all the like, you missed the penalty against him, and he's
Yeah.
dancing, and he's playing on it. He's playing on
assuming.
it.
Yeah.
He's crying to the Villa fans, "Oh, I'm leaving. Bye bye." Villa's like, "All right, cool.
Yeah.
Nobody wants you," which speaks volumes.
No, exactly.
You basically paraded yourself for United on the last day of the transfer window. United bought somebody else,
Yeah.
and now you're back at Villa. Like
Yeah.
humble pie, mate.
No,
Go
exactly.
walk back in the side because the guy that played him go for Villa.
He was awful.
Trash.
He was awful. Yeah.
Gave away a penalty. He literally came out with his feet.
Yeah, he
Like,
was
bro,
awful.
What are you doing?
He was awful.
But Palace slammed him.
Slammed him.
And the thing about that was we all thought it was Gahey's goodbye.
Yeah.
I mean, he scored. They're trying to get him
It's a
to
great strike by Mark Gahey.
from a center back.
It's a great strike.
Great finish.
From a center back.
Yeah,
That
really,
is class.
really good goal. I
And
thought Adam Wharton's class.
Adam Wooden's gonna get sold for it.
He is class. But yeah,
Well,
3-0.
Carnage.
Yeah.
It wasn't even close. Like it weren't even.
I think Villa in trouble.
I think Villa's in trouble
I
too.
think they made some good signings.
Yeah.
Towards the
Jadon Sancho, don't trust him in a relegation battle. Just saying that. Not saying they'll be down there.
No, I don't think they'll be down there. I think they'll be kind of
They need to put some.
10th to 15th.
They put Tubians
Yeah.
together. You see, they'll
Yeah.
jump a little bit.
Yeah.
But again, Ollie Watkins gets hurt. He's gonna go school girls for
That's
him.
true.
And they took the player that they brought in the summer, took him off at halftime.
Morgan Rogers wasn't much
Yeah.
help. I actually thought he was gonna get
It's
sold.
a lot of talk. So maybe the players had their
Yeah,
eye.
Villa's handicapped with the
PSR.
not
yeah.
making it to the Champions League.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
put all their eggs in that basket,
They
and
did.
it didn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the big one, Liverpool Arsenal have to start. We're not even going. We won't talk long about this because it was an awful game of football. Super cagey,
Awful game.
awful. They said it was in XG terms in the last 3 years. It was the lowest XG game. That's over 1,000 football games.
Sums it up.
I thought Arsenal started well. I thought it was a game of two halves. I thought Arsenal in the first half were pretty good. I thought Liverpool didn't have a plan. And then the second half, it didn't seem tactically. I know people's like, oh, Curtis Jones can't. I just felt like Arsenal's intensity dropped a bit and Liverpool intensity came up. Curtis Jones came on, he played well, but it's not like he created or did anything. I just felt like Arsenal's intensity dropped.
Yeah, I think we missed the opportunity there
Yeah.
because Liverpool, the first two games,
Have
they,
sleepwalked.
they weren't defensively, they were not good.
No.
You know,
They've got away with a lot.
They got away with it. You know, being 2-0 up against Bournemouth, Bournemouth come back 2-2, being 2-0 up against Newcastle, Newcastle come back 2-2. Arsenal go there and do not penetrate.
Yeah.
We didn't penetrate. We had the ball, we had control,
Yeah.
and then when Liverpool stepped it up, we couldn't do anything about it
Yeah.
because we didn't have that. We had three workman-like midfielders, which you could do that when you're protecting.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to win, you know, you can see the difference when they made the two subs. Arsenal was coming into the game.
They were.
man,
When
but it was
Eze and
late.
Odegaard came back on,
Yeah, it
Arsenal
was-
wrestled a bit more.
It
Yeah.
was late, and I could see Arteta. Does he go stick or go or you know? I could see that. I could understand that to a degree, but us as Arsenal fans were tired of it.
Yeah.
Like, have a go and try and win the game.
I was thinking that if this team,
Then sit back and hope we win the game. Like let's hope we got a set piece or hit them on the break or whatever. No,
yeah,
go for them from the beginning. Like if we like,
and you wouldn't get thing is you wouldn't get. It's almost like I'm not an Arsenal fan, obviously, but I feel like he's got to trust his team more. If Arsenal were to just go for it and be a little open, they wouldn't get smashed because they have two of the five best center backs in the league. They got the best number 6 in the league right now. Like with Declan or 8, whatever, they won't get smashed. If Arsenal went for it, they wouldn't get smashed at Anfield. Like so,
but
his
we
was
have
going to be.
been smashed up there a few times.
Yeah, but not with the squad you have now. And again, we're sitting here talking from her. Arteta knows more, he sees more. I just think he could be
And
brave
that's our first defeat against Liverpool in what 6 or 7
in a while.
games?
In a while.
So
And it came early in the season.
there it goes.
Thoughts on Marino starting?
It made sense. Everybody looks at Marino now. Everybody knows I'm not his biggest fan.
Yeah.
But everybody looked at him starting and said it was going defensive,
Yeah.
which to a degree he did. But I understood it because, and I'm not making an excuse,
No.
because of who we had available that day,
Yeah, that's true.
you had to bring Eze off the bench. Because if you start Eze and we have nothing
There's no
going on,
change, yes.
there's no change.
If it doesn't work.
So Marino was on there, and he actually, when he was pressing, we were actually pressing like 4-4-2.
yeah.
And we were doing a great job. But like you said, he gets tired. He's slow too.
Yeah.
So they just Virgil started making those line
Yeah.
penetrating passes.
Bypassing Arsenal's midfield, yes.
And bypassing his own sometimes. And that's where we started to get caught out. And he didn't change it soon enough.
Yeah.
That's my critic of it.
And they're also,
But I didn't mind Marino starting.
yeah. Also, like we do have to premise the game was won with a brilliant free kick. My only gripe, and my only gripe, and in multiple group chats, Fully and I were going at it. And when I say Arsenal still don't know how to use Yorkeres, we're like, I was really watching when that wide men got the ball, there were chances for an early cross. And I premised this, they do have Konate and Van Dijk. Great interceptors, great winners of the ball. But there wasn't not one, and maybe this is the Van Dijk, the aura defending, we call it with Van Dijk. Maybe this like, look, Van Dijk's in it. It was not one early cross for your new striker. An early cross. I'm not just saying a hoisted ball. It was not one time. Madueke had a chance. Max Derman came on. He tries to beat his man. Maybe that was Arteta telling his wide players, look, drive it to fullback. It's just
That's the football that's being played now. Everybody wants to get to the byline, cut it back.
Yeah.
There's no crosses. There's no, you don't have to beat your man. David Beckham, you don't have to beat your
I
man.
just thought at least once or twice it could have been tried.
to put that ball in the
Yeah.
box in certain areas. And Yeah, Arsenal have to work that side
They
of
have to, man.
Jokeres.
With this
Oh,
number 9,
yeah.
he's not going to play the football, but he will get on the end of things. And I think we've in 3 games we could tell he's not the silkiest. I don't think he's a poor
No,
footballer.
I said that from the beginning.
Yeah, yeah. You've seen him young. You've seen
He's
him.
not the touch player. Like
No.
he's you put Acuna in Arsenal's team and we'll be a different beast.
Yeah,
Because he links the play.
he can link the play. Yeah,
Yeah, you look at Jesus playing for Arsenal. He
Yeah.
does a whole lot of good work outside
Yeah.
the box, but not a finisher. Though.
yeah.
So
But I think Yorker Arsenal have to find a way to get him. And again, he's played United Arsenal lead, so let's slow down. But they're gonna just
I'm
kind of
not criticizing him.
Yeah, yeah.
Saying he's not going to make it or
No, of course
anything
not.
like
Yeah.
that. It's. I mean, look at Dennis Bergkamp. It took him 10 games before he scored his first goal
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Arsenal, and
yeah.
everybody was like, if it was
And Yorker has 2. Yeah,
if it was social media then, it was like,
Oh.
it would have been ripped off.
we would have written them off.
But
Him and Henry would have been going.
yeah,
I just think one is Liverpool, is Van Dijk, but also one of the weakest parts of Gyökeres's game is making those runs. He doesn't. He doesn't
That's a
do
good
it.
shout. His
So
movement's
he-
not
He
fantastic.
needs to learn
Yep.
to do that. I'm sure he was pissed off from the first half because Martinelli, who
Oh,
is
my goodness.
digging himself
He
a
is.
massive hole,
Oh my god.
gets the ball with 4-on-4 or 4-on-3, and he hasn't lifted his head up yet.
Oh
The
my
ball
goodness.
goes
he
out for
took
a
the
goal.
advantage from him.
He
He
did.
did.
I said this.
That's
in
a
the-
3-on-3.
I said this in the chat group. We started that game
Yeah,
not
yeah.
11-on-9
No, yeah.
because offensively we were missing 2 players.
Yeah.
Marino useless, even though he played a good
He
ball
played all right.
into your
Yeah, he did. He did.
He played that little diagonal ball onto the corner of the 6-yard box. Who laid it back? We had a shot. It was blocked.
Yeah.
But Martinelli, I'm sorry, Arteta, and this is all on Arteta.
Mhm.
Arteta needs to either figure out how to use that kid or sell him.
Yeah.
And it's going to be to the detriment of his job.
Yeah.
Mark my words. If Martinelli starts more than half the games this season, Arteta will be fired. Because rumors are Josh Kroenke went to him on Monday morning and said, "You have everything you need now.
Yeah.
Win the league, win the Champions League. I'll take an FA Cup. But if not, we'll go find somebody that can."
Yeah.
And
I think that's fair.
And in defense to all the fans who watched this, the one thing I've ignored this whole time was, "Oh, you were battered by Liverpool." No, we weren't.
No, you weren't. You
Both
said-
teams were horrible.
It's a shocking game.
It was not. It was no
was a
chances.
tactical.
It was.
Yeah.
It wasn't
It
even
was.
tactical.
I didn't think so.
It was fear.
It was fair.
It was fear. It
yeah.
was you have the ball, we sit back. Or you have the ball, we sit.
But no one wanted to counter.
And no
either.
one wanted to
Yeah,
do.
yeah. No one wanted to play at pace.
Salah had a little half
Yeah,
chance.
he was terrible too.
Madueke had a little half chance. And nobody played poorly.
Yeah.
Nobody played great. You know, we lost to
And we're
an
in,
absolute
yeah,
stunner.
and we're-
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
But going forward, we lost Saliba in the first 5 minutes.
Oh fuck!
And
that's
who
huge.
remembers that?
Yeah, I forgot that.
Mascara was.
You know
brilliant.
what? He was absolute
brilliant.
class. Tell you what, Arteta can buy a defender.
I don't know who bought that kid, but congratulations.
He
to him.
looks class.
He is so.
Sometimes that's an easy game to come into though, and I know it's some. Sometimes
I
it
was
is though.
worried,
Yeah.
How is this guy gonna do?
Yeah.
Bro, the first time he touched the ball, he went on a 40-yard ice.
He was brilliant.
It's cool. But going forward, now you play Nottingham Forest when we come back in 2 weeks.
Mm.
He has to go all out attack. And I can tell you who's going to suffer. Martinelli's not going to play, and Odegaard's not going to play.
You think so?
Those are going to be the two.
I think Odegaard's not going to play.
Those are going to be the two that make way for Arsenal to play fluent football. Odegaard takes 700 touches
Yeah, he
every
does.
time he
Touch
touches
the ball too many times.
he stays too far away from the danger zone.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because he's scared of getting hurt or he's just trying to be this orchestrator, but it doesn't work from where you
Yeah.
stand. You take players and you bring them towards Saka when he's around.
Yeah,
It's horrible.
it is.
It needs to be changed. He is going to be the one that drops. And Martinelli, like I said, if he starts more than half the games, I will be shocked if Arteta has a job.
The biggest thing for me, and we'll to wrap it up, it's like you watched Yorker as last week receive the ball on the left side of the field, cut in. That's what he likes to do. He's got an opportunity to just play him early and let him go on the left side and come on to. That's what Yorkerest likes to do, and it's like
He hesitates. He does. He does.
and does nothing,
He didn't even look up.
nothing.
And people get mad.
Yeah.
And people, oh, he's a better football. No, he's not a better footballer than this.
He's-
When we played against teams that didn't sit back,
Yeah,
he was great.
Yeah.
Everybody was.
Yeah.
We had 4 guys, scored 10
15 goals. Yeah. No, we've said that a long time. Yeah,
But now that people actually defend him,
yeah.
he is a horrible
Yeah, he's a horrible
footballer who
footballer.
makes horrible decisions.
Really
End
bad.
of- end
Really
of
bad in the
story.
final third.
If your level for one season is up here, and then for the next 2.5 seasons it's down here,
Yeah.
guess where your level really is?
Yeah, but not even showing glimpses.
Not even.
Because Rashford was a little bit like that, but we see Rashford at Villa, you're like, oh, well, it's still there. But yeah.
Moving on. That's
but-
the weekend round.
One on the go. Anything on Raya? Does he have to stand so far left?
Look.
No, it's a great goal. It's going in no matter what.
I saw an interview Joe Hart.
Yeah.
Because Rooney was trying to pick holes in her, and Joe.
I just
Hart
didn't
was
think he had to
there.
start so far left.
Joe Hart kept him more quiet. He says, "You have to look at that." And they were showing how the free kick was set up.
Yeah.
He said one thing for a goalkeeper, he has to get eyes on the ball.
Yeah.
And you could see that's why Raya was over that
Oh,
block.
that's why. That's a great shot.
He was trying to get his eyes on the ball.
That's great insight from Joe
Because
Hart.
they
actually.
had 2 players, Liverpool players, right there.
Yeah.
And then when they
We're
split,
in a meter from the wall.
Yeah.
when they split, he is able to see the ball, and you see Raya go into the center of the goal.
Then he goes again.
And everybody say, yeah, go ahead and shoot. You're not going to beat me from there.
Yeah.
And guess what? He puts it in the one spot that
does,
the
yeah.
goalkeeper can't get.
Bro, that ball was the knuckle ball.
Yeah, it was.
It was like,
When Raya dove, I promise you, he thought he'd save that, and the ball just moved.
He did mention
Yeah.
the new ball, and it has to be said, Puma is now the new ball supplier.
Let's
And it's a unique ball actually.
let's clear that up. He was asked before the game
Yeah.
about the ball.
The new balls move, yes. They do.
Sky Sports put out,
Yeah,
oh,
of course,
Darren Raya
after,
played
yeah,
this
yeah.
ball. No, you asked him before the game.
These new balls do
These
move
new
though.
balls, and he said, "Yeah, they're different. You got to get used to. It's every.
It's every-
football's
yeah.
different.
and for, good free kick. Well done, Liverpool. You deserve the 3 points because
Just because of the
you got
goal,
the
yes.
goal.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
you
yeah.
got to go.
So,
End of story.
We have to sock it up this week.
I'd rather lose to Liverpool in August than lose
Yeah.
to Liverpool in May.
I'll tell you what, I think for the schedule, as good as Liverpool look, those 2 early games are going to be pay dividends for Arsenal this year. You've played United away, or Liverpool away already.
We had 2 tough fixtures.
Like that's
Away from home.
I know it might sound like that means later in the season if you're not you get home games. It's a big deal. But
All our big games actually are done by like February
yeah.
because we play United and Liverpool close in January, February. So, yeah, I mean they're at home and that's great.
Yeah.
But to
I
get
thought
them-
Eze's cameo was good too. It was a little
Eze,
flash.
Yeah, he
Nice
showed
little
that
shirt,
he's
yeah.
a ball player
Is-
and he's an intelligent player.
Yeah. At one point he was in and it's just a little heavy touch, but
No,
shoot.
I saw it like maybe a half an hour before.
Does he get
coming on
kicked
the
off
show.
him?
He gets roughed up in there. It's not a penalty.
No, yeah.
But the defender does
Yeah.
well enough.
But he
that
was
doesn't
sharp.
get the shot.
He was sharp.
Because if you look at when it's like, hey, it's like penalty,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
the defender done well.
He looks
So we're at Anfield. Liverpool win on an absolute bomb.
great goal.
Credit to Szoboszlai. He said his goal versus Turkey was better. I disagree.
I disagree, yeah.
Goalkeeper should have saved the one against Turkey.
Yes. Gopi should have said that.
So you're at Anfield. They're on a high, top of the league, beat the quote unquote contenders, their biggest challenges. And then Monday morning, it wasn't even Monday morning, it was Sunday night, it rocks up.
Yeah.
Liverpool agree £130 million deal with
35.
Newcastle.
Alexander.
Alexander Isak is
Isak.
headed to Anfield.
Yeah.
20 minutes later, Liverpool agree 35 million fee
Mark Gay.
for Mark Gahey, and you're thinking, what a time to be a Liverpool fan. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little jealous.
Yeah.
We've made
No, it's a
plenty
statement.
of signings,
It's a massive statement to the league.
but they've won the league, and now at that time, you're like, they've spent $500 million, 400 million
Yeah.
this summer. They've basically increased their front line
Yeah.
as far as goal productivity. And then you're like, all right, cool. They got a center back now because Konate looked like he went off hurt.
Yeah.
I don't think any Liverpool fan would tell you they want to go through the season with Joe Gomez as center back.
Yeah. The young Italian center back.
Young Italian, an unproven monster. Though.
Yeah.
And you're like, yo, what a time to be a Liverpool fan. Wake up Monday morning, Isak's basically done.
Yeah,
Gahey falls through.
falls through. Feel bad for him.
I feel bad for him, but I think if Liverpool are to falter somewhere, it'll be not having a
Center back
quality
cover.
center back option. And like I said, that's if you get something long term. If
Yeah.
Van Dijk and Konate go the whole season fit,
Fair
I'm
enough.
fine.
Yeah.
But if they lose one of them, I think they'll regret that. I can see their plan though.
Yeah.
Outscore everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just go and outscore everybody.
Yeah.
And they can do it. They have the front
Especially
line.
now at the front line.
I hope Akatike likes playing off the left.
Yeah, it's some real competition now. You think Cody Gakpo, Kiers has already been dropped from the Champions League team, who's given them some decent minutes, but
Scored the winner.
it's interesting. For the rest of the league, I said it like you're naive if you don't think that's a statement. You're naive if you're not a little bit worried. Like this is what Fergie used to do. He used to go sign the best player from a rival team, and it does send a message. You know, Arsenal fans are no, it does send a message. Let's be. You're talking about you have to go and topple this team to win the league.
Well, Arsenal now has to go on a big run.
That's what I mean, and it's just added pressure to everybody, not just Arsenal, to everybody. It's one more guy to look out for. So we'll see.
Can't be scared of it. You got to embrace
You have to embrace it. Agreed.
I agree totally. United, no real big business on the last day. He
Signed
signed
a goalkeeper, which
signed
could be a
goalkeeper.
brilliant piece of business. He's young, but from what we've seen in this 3 games, can you catch a cross? Can you deal with crosses? We'll see.
You might be back in the League Cup too. I don't know.
I hope he don't. I hope he don't appeal.
Yeah.
Let Grimsby have their
it.
moment.
My take on that is you should be back in. And
I'm not gonna lie. If it was
the
Arsenal,
other
I'd want to
way
be back
around-
in.
if it was the other way around, like normally teams, you play an eligible player. It's illegal.
Yeah,
You
For
should-
those that don't know, it's come out. Grimsby played for I think 1 minute or something like that.
yeah,
An ineligible player.
yeah,
He shouldn't have been in the team yet, let alone on the pitch versus Man United in the League Cup, which Grimsby won on penalties.
They signed him 1 minute too late.
Too
Yeah.
late. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was. They signed him a minute too late to register for
Yeah.
the game.
So it's like
Nobody knew. Grimsby reported themselves,
Selves,
which I
yeah.
think is what saved them.
yeah.
And it's now United have like 10 days to
Get a chance
appeal.
to appeal. I hope they don't. Let them have their moment. Whatever.
Yeah. No, sure.
Yeah.
I'd want
Grimsby
Arsenal.
got a $20,000 fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
If it was United that played the ineligible
Oh my
player,
goodness, it'll be like
Oh, everybody be beating it up. That's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
I say they should.
that's
be,
why I say they should appeal.
yeah.
But it is what it is.
Not
Goalkeeper,
appeal. It should be a rule beyond it. You play an eligible player,
you get kicked out.
you get kicked out.
Yeah.
Game, set, and match.
Let them
Black
have
and
their
white.
moment. Fair enough. It's a
All right.
sweet moment. Football, magic of the cup,
That,
whatever.
that moment's never going to go away because you played them and
That's
you
true.
lost.
Yeah.
But you understand.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Newcastle took that money from Liverpool and spent it before they got it. Wissa finally
Yeah.
made
And that
the move.
the other German
And
from
the German kid from Leverkusen,
one of those teams. Tell you what though,
he's big.
he looks like he could be a player.
He's huge.
And he's got some technique
Yeah,
there.
he does. His favorite player is Mesut Ozil.
Okay, wow.
Favorite German player is he's a German.
Yeah.
His favorite German player is Mesut Ozil.
Arsenal signed Hinchape, how do you say it?
I don't know how to say it. He's
But,
Ecuadorian.
another centre back, yeah.
He's a left-sided center back, which is what
It's a loan or full on
it's a loan with an obligation to buy
50 million
for
euro?
35,
£1 million,
Million
50 million euro, yeah.
which was
Yeah, that's a good
less-
price. That doesn't really
less
matter.
than his release clause.
Yeah.
Apparently. Who cares? But he can also play left back.
Can he? Okay.
Yes. So Calafiori, who's miraculously
Constantly hurt.
been fit for 3 games,
Yeah.
will be probably getting hurt for Italy this
Yeah,
weekend.
yeah.
And so now we got Lewis Skelly hasn't even played.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even mad at it because he's a kid
Yeah.
and he shouldn't be playing tons of games, but he hasn't even played for Arsenal really. So there's another guy to come in and play that side. He looks an absolute handful. So we'll see. Fast,
Yeah, yeah.
monster size,
He's a big guy, yeah.
but he's got pace.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Hopefully that livens up the left
Also
side.
have some depth though. They have some depth.
They do. They have depth.
Hopefully Saliba's injury is not bad. Have you heard anything?
Yeah, he rolled his ankle in pregame. And he
Oh, that's what it was.
He told Arteta, he says, I'm fine. 2 minutes into the game, when he first actually had to defend,
Yeah.
he looked at Arteta and said, I'm not fine.
Oh, that's what it
He
was.
just sprained his ankle.
Oh, wow, okay.
So they said he'd be
Hopefully it's
fine.
not ligaments, yeah.
They said he'd be fine. And he walked out of Anfield, and a reporter asked him, William, how bad? And he put his thumbs up. He said, "I'm fine."
Okay.
So it's just one of those, you roll your ankle and it hurts. But like I said, I'm not mascara look good. So, any other big signings that happened?
Not too much. Chelsea did a bunch of business with a bunch of players. I can't remember anyone big.
I thought Chelsea were going to make a striker or a winger signing late. That would have.
Well, they did Delap, who actually got hurt, and this whole Nicholas Jackson thing. I don't know what happened. We could also. I'm thinking that since international break, we'll probably talk more transfers next Tuesday too.
Yeah. I thought they were going to bring in a winger or a striker. I just thought that's what they do. I still think the back line's a little weak.
Yeah, but in name for sure, like it's just Chalobah plays, Kukureas.
But they have the same four every weekend.
They do.
And
They do,
have
actually.
they do have fullback or wingback depth. So.
And you know who get? Yeah, you're right. I was going to say some fullback depth is Malo Gusto. It's a nice little player, Malo Gusto.
I know some Chelsea fans that absolutely hate him.
He gets in the French team, and there's a lot of French right backs.
Defensively, that's good. Let them.
Yeah.
They're going to concede too many goals.
Yeah,
Sanchez has been good too. That's only a matter. Of time.
he has
No,
been.
he has been good.
He has been good.
That's
so
a ticking
far.
time bomb.
Yeah. Real quick, let's get some predictions. Top 4, top 5. I think it's no order. We just do it.
I hate to do it, but Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Chelsea, top 4.
Save it's 5.
If
Fifth could get in. Fifth
If
could
it's
get
5, it'll be like 15th last year. Spurs and United fighting for it.
Yeah.
I just don't see
Yeah,
anybody else.
No. I mean, I think it's tough to break in.
It's always a dark horse that does well. Like
Yeah.
last year it was Forest.
And Villa. too.
This year it could be Everton. You never know.
You never
They
know,
started off
I
decent.
would love that, Low Sox
yeah.
FC pushing for that 5th spot.
Fifth spot. Even though Europa League, but with a new stadium.
Yeah, and
They don't have European football, right?
No, I'm saying if they got a Europa League, it would be a nice spot.
I think it might be a surprise in the top 4.
Yeah.
but
So what's yours?
can't see nobody else other than Liverpool, Arsenal, City, and
Going to Chelsea.
Chelsea right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Newcastle, can they hold on?
That's true. They might be clear heads now. No more Isak drama. You never know.
You just need the midfield.
United
back to
and
hurt.
Spurs. Like,
Yeah.
which one's going to get their act together?
That's true.
That's where I think the dark horse could be. In that, if 5th is again a Champions
Yeah.
League spot,
And it's not guaranteed yet. We'll see how the English teams cope, but they do have 5 opportunities.
yeah, Champions League.
I mean, it's a great chance for United to get their act together.
With for one game a
One
week.
game a week.
If
every-
United can't do it this year,
I
boy.
would
You have to close the
You're in
gap.
trouble.
this year. I agree. My top 5, I will say, I think Liverpool, Arsenal, City. I do have 4th quite open from what I've seen so far. I know Chelsea have points. I think they caught West Ham at a bad time. But Chelsea I have there. I think United, maybe I'm being a bit of a homer, with one game a week from what I've seen so far, the chances created, the way the football is being played, I think United break into the top 6. Maybe I'm being a homer. I think one game a week, especially now, it's one game a week till January. It's no League Cup. It's actually, everyone says one game a week, but United have one game a week until January. That is a lot of time on the grass. It's a lot of time if you do get injured to actually recover. And that's what I'm hanging my hat on. But you're right, Fully. You're right, Kyle and Fully. If they don't do it this year to make up the gap, not to win the league, but just make up the gap to that top 6.
you need Champions League football next year.
Yeah, you need it.
Yes,
You
they
need
do.
it.
They need it. They need it.
I
They
tell
can't get, because the revenues are so big.
Yeah.
They need it.
You need it.
And I do think if they do get it, United's revenue looks like 800, 900 million. Right now it's at 7 without Champions League football. So it could be huge for the club. But yeah, I'm going to say United scrape into the top 5. Just because one game a week. That's all. Champions?
I think you champions.
Right now it's Liverpool.
I again, not trying to be a homer or nothing, but it's Liverpool or Arsenal.
Yeah.
Probably Liverpool.
I think it's
one
Liverpool.
thing I'll say about Liverpool.
Yeah.
Watching the game, and I said this to Steve as we watched it. One thing, Anfield has demons under it.
Yeah.
There's something about Anfield. It's magic, right? But the reason Liverpool are so good these days, when you need a moment,
You don't
they
get it.
get the moment.
Yes.
They get
Yes.
the moment. That game was 0-0 all over it,
Yeah.
and they got a moment.
That's the crowd.
That I don't know.
Even though it was a library, but yeah, the crowd did grow in that last 10 minutes, 100%. Last 15 minutes, it came into it. For 60 minutes, it was a library. But you're right.
You remember we played up there a couple seasons ago, and somebody
Jocko got in Trent's face.
and we were bossing the game, and
Yeah,
then
you
after
were.
that it was a
Yeah.
crowd.
We were up 2-0.
Yeah.
And again, I disagree. I just think that it was a matter of time that we probably would have shit the bed anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just coincided with
Yeah.
Salah scored and then they scored again and
Yeah.
then we held on for dear blood.
And not only do they get the moment, it's on both sides. Because when there's a moment that can go it, like last year, Harry Maguire, 6 yards out to win it.
Yeah,
that one we
That's not that hard of a chance. And he just fluffs his lines.
that one we were just talking about. Ramsdale makes us dive and save on Konate
Yeah.
on the goal line.
Yeah.
We go down the other end. It's 3-on-1.
Yes, yes.
Martinelli has the ball on the left hand
not see him
side.
again.
He has bad moments at Anfield. Yes. It's a simple
but
through
it's-
ball.
That's the team that scored the most against.
Yeah, he scores against
Does he?
Liverpool the most. That's
Not
why
at
he starts.
Yeah, true.
But he had the ball. Saka was through the middle.
Yes.
and
It's a
he
simple
he played it to Allison.
Allison, yeah.
But-
on his right foot, too. It's not even like on his left foot. Yeah.
You guys is just not a good football.
Yeah, champions. I probably have Liverpool or Arsenal. I think it'll be tight though. I think it'll be tight. I look at Liverpool. It's very hard to go back to back in the Prem. I know with great squads,
yeah.
it is very, very difficult because you need a lot to go your way.
You need-
Especially Liverpool's going to play 50 games this year.
More than that.
Yeah, so Liverpool or Arsenal relegation.
I don't think we will have what we had last year.
I agree. I think the bottom 3 are better.
I think the promoted 3 are much better than
All the promoted teams have got points.
Got points
Yeah.
already.
so far. You got Villa with no points.
I also think the gap between
Well, Villa has 1 point. Villa has 1 point.
1 point, yeah.
They drew with they draw.
They drew. They got a draw,
Drew
yeah.
with Newcastle. I
Yes.
think.
Yeah.
I do think the gap between the proverbial next 3 is smaller. So like Wolves don't have Cunha and Aït-Nouri anymore.
Wolves are in there.
Brentford have lost Wissa, Wissa and Mbeumo
Brentford
is a
is-
15-point gap between that bottom 3.
It would have been a big victory for Brentford on
Yeah,
Saturday.
on
They
Saturday.
would have hung on to that.
Brentford are playing Jordan Henderson
Yeah.
championship.
Who got in the England team, which never mind. But yeah.
Championship.
He's in the England team right now.
Yes, which is crazy. But I'm gonna go,
That England team is garbage.
and it's a World Cup qualifying week. Yeah, some average teams were playing, but still. I'm gonna go I think Brentford go down. I think the bell gets
Wolves
cold.
go.
I honestly 2 teams stay. I think Sunderland stay. I'm gonna go Brentford, Burnley, who are a bit of a yo-yo club,
Think so?
and do Leeds stay up?
No.
I don't know.
Leeds
I think Leeds stay. Brentford, Burnley, Wolves. I have Wolves again.
I say Brentford, Wolves, Leeds.
Leeds.
I think Leeds survive. I think they survive.
Yeah.
Really, they're gonna be good.
I think Leeds survive. Yeah,
They got 4 points at hand.
and it's a difficult place to go. I'm going on Burnley's Turf Moor Stadium of Lights. You played there, loud place, Kyle. Stadium of Light,
Yeah,
loud.
yeah.
Like
It sits down and
Yeah.
it's a nice stadium.
Turf Moor. I just don't feel like it's that imposing. We know what Ellen Road's like. What's Ellen Road like?
Allen Road, lively.
Yeah,
Very lively stadium.
Learn some new things about yourself at Allen Road. Some
Yeah,
new
they
things
like to turn the lights out when the opposition's on top of them. Nah, but I didn't find it daunting. Maybe because I read there with Walsall,
True, yeah.
lower league. club.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, we played them in the FA Cup. It was a replay,
Mm.
and we took them. Look, we took them the distance.
Hmm.
It was 1-1 at Bascott, and then it was 2-2, and then we had an extra time. We lost 5-3
Oh wow.
in extra time.
You scored?
I didn't score in either game.
Trash.
I sat up.
Oh, okay.
I assisted in 2 of the goals.
All right,
Sick.
I'll take that back. Last trash.
That's trash.
And then top goal scorer.
Ooh. Liverpool will have 2 of them.
You think so?
Two of the top 5 will be from
They
Liverpool.
might have 3.
They might have 3, but
Fuck,
Liverpool
Salah.
will have 2 of the top. It could be Salah, Isak, Akatike. It could be Akatike, Isak. It could be Akatike, Salah.
What
They're going to score goals.
One thing I love though, and what we love about football, is that you seeing better strike part in terms of
Yeah.
players not work. So we're all assuming it's just going to work. It also could not work. No, I do think it works, but Top goal scorer. I think Holland doesn't score as many. Sure, I know he started well, but I'm gonna go. I could see like a Ekatike strangely because I
Okay.
think he'll get Darwin's chances, but score a lot
I'm
more.
gonna go dark horse.
Yeah.
The lad at Chelsea.
That's a
Joe
good shot.
Pedro?
Y'all Pedro scored
I
a lot
think
of
he'll be
goals.
up there. Yorkerez will be up there when
Yeah.
all's said and done. I'm not saying top, but he'll be in and around.
Yeah, he'll be in the round.
You wonder if one of those Newcastle lads might bang in some.
Maybe
They create chances.
they do create
I'm
a lot
not
of
saying
chances.
boatloads, but
That Newcastle signed a new striker too.
Yeah.
A big
Walt,
boy.
I can't
welcome
remember
back to
pronouncing.
the conversation.
Yeah.
Where were you 5 minutes
Well,
ago?
who's the Newcastle guy you said?
Wissa and
You said Wissa
I
and
can't
the
remember the other
German
guy's
guy.
name.
I can't remember his name because I can't pronounce
Can't
it.
That's
pronounce
why
it.
it is. I didn't hear the name.
Usually a fan.
Yeah, so that wraps up our predictions. Again, it's an international break, so we definitely give Bermuda some time and some grace. We have a Bermuda legend here, coach, player. So yeah, as we all know, big game tomorrow night. Biggest game for Bermuda in what, Kyle? 20, 30 years? Biggest ever? What would you say?
No, I won't say that long.
No, that's it. We had Gold Cup wasn't that long
Yeah,
ago.
Gold
Yeah.
Cup was about 6 years ago.
Biggest World Cup qualifying since what,
biggest
Ecuador
World-
92? Was it?
El Salvador.
El Salvador, sorry.
We don't
El Salvador. Ecuador was in Cotton Bowl, sorry.
We don't bag
El Salvador.
They changed the format,
Yeah.
and this is our best opportunity
Yeah.
ever to make it to the Gold Cup. But
Yeah.
it's,
World Cup. Kyle.
I mean, sorry, the World Cup.
Mhm.
Boy likes hopping on about that.
No,
World
no,
Cup.
no, no.
Get it, you
listen,
made it.
Listen,
Got kicked out of a hotel in Dallas because of that.
the first team goes through,
Allegedly.
allegedly. Yeah, the winner of the group
Goes
goes
through.
through. Second place goes in the playoff.
It's a 6-team group.
No,
No, 4.
four.
6 games. We play everybody.
Everybody
home and
home and
away.
away.
Oh, right.
Jamaica, Trinidad.
So it's
Curacao.
two
It's home and away.
CONCACAF groups.
No,
No, it's four.
it's 4.
4, okay.
So it's 4 groups of 4. Everybody
Oh.
plays each other home and away.
I
so
see.
2 in September, 2 in October, 2 in November.
Yeah.
And then the first place teams go to the World Cup.
Oh,
So
wow.
remember, Canada-
That sounds right.
Canada, US, and Mexico
have
don't
already
have to qualify.
qualified, right.
So this is our best shot.
Yeah.
Or is it three teams? Three groups of four.
Could be 3. I don't
Could
know.
be 3.
I don't know. Whatever.
Because it is expanding. This is all new for us.
Right,
It's a
'cause
48-team World Cup.
It's a larger
Yeah.
World Cup.
It's a larger World Cup, yeah.
So we play Jamaica on Friday night, which is tomorrow because we're filming this on Thursday. So when you guys hear this, we play Jamaica tonight.
I love that. Yeah, we're talking in the future. Who scores, actually,
I
fully?
don't know. I was talking
Tell
to,
us the result.
talking to some of the boys today. My thing is, and Lighty, you tell me what you think. 3 things I said. Bermuda need to play loose. They need to have fun. And they need to, what was the other thing?
Fearless. Be
And
fearless.
just be fearless.
Be fearless, be brave.
Don't go out there tense. Don't go out there thinking we're playing against Jamaica. We're blah, blah, blah. These are Premier League players. No. We're playing against Jamaica. Let's go out there. Let's have fun. Play loose, because if we go out there rigid and uptight, we're going to get bathed. What do you think?
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
What are you
Yeah,
telling me?
we're at the stage. It was a little different for the Gold Cup and this. This is like a league system. Yes, the Gold Cup is, you have like your first game. You need to really,
Cannot lose. Yeah, exactly.
Can't lose.
Yeah. Get a point on the board,
Yeah,
something.
in order to. But we need to. Again, this game, do not lose it.
Yeah.
Do not lose it. We're at home. We need a victory, or we need to keep the game tight. But we also need to play with that freedom.
Yeah.
Like Fuller's saying, you have to have that. Every scenario, like situations in the game, you have to talk about them, put them in those moments in training, and be able to, see those pictures clear for the players. And do your homework. I'm sure they've done the homework on the teams and show what their strengths and their weaknesses.
I think he said it 2 weeks ago. It's even the fans tomorrow. We have to come there. We all want to win, but it's a league phase. It is not a one-off.
Yeah.
So that decision that you make, you can't be naive. So when Fully said, if I added one more word to it, and we talked about it off camera, do not be naive tomorrow. Give yourself a chance to live another day, to fight another day. Even, you know what I mean? Like even a 1-0 loss is different between a 2-0 loss because goal difference is gonna come into it. It is not a one-off game; it's a league phase. So yeah, I think Bermuda just make good decisions tomorrow,
Yeah,
keep
you
it
have to
tight.
look at the scenarios. Like
Scenario,
you
yeah,
said, when we played that match against Dominican Republic, we said if we go behind, don't panic. Let's
and
not worry about it.
yes,
And guess what? We went behind
fine.
to a fluke goal
It
that they
was
scored. And
yeah,
if we weren't prepared for that, we lose our heads
exactly.
and the game gets away from you. But we recovered from that. So those are the same things. Jamaica has good players.
Yeah,
Expect that they can do
do
something.
some. Yeah,
But we have good players.
we do.
We should be able to do something.
No, exactly.
You know?
Yeah, and I think that first 20 minutes tomorrow for Bermuda is important. Give yourselves a chance. Let's cut out the mistake. Just survive that 20 minutes. And one thing I hope Bermuda's a lot of those guys out there tomorrow. It's a big game for all of them. Probably the biggest national team game. Even some of those guys is going to the Gold Cup. Something's really on the line here. It's just you know don't be naive. Stay in it. That first 20 minutes, and the thing you worry about is coming out too amped up, too hyped up. I need to go do so. I need and
We
you know,
we got some game changers in that team
definitely,
and
yeah,
goal scorers.
hmm
That can create moments.
yeah.
We all know Nikki Rouse can do it.
Reggie,
Reggie, Kane, Critchlow,
hmm
the other
Jair,
boy,
Jair,
Jair.
yeah,
So those are all guys that can handle the ball
yeah.
and do a little bit of damage.
hmm
So, we've got to be defensively, we've got to be good.
Tonight, tonight, obviously, they're in the hotel. Well, meetings tonight. Would the team get dismissed early? Like, what would you do with the boys tonight?
Yeah, tonight they would have gone over probably everything that they needed to do, the
hmm
team meetings,
Real details, right?
last bit of training. They probably just finished that
Mm.
because you normally train around game time, for an hour, match day -1 sort of
Yeah, and they're
thing.
allowed an hour, right?
Yeah,
FIFA
yeah,
rules.
that's the
Okay.
FIFA rules. Both teams are allowed an hour on the pitch, according to the weather. But the national stadium doesn't flood, so
Yeah.
you get the training in, you get that done, team meeting, get the players relaxed and keep them in the normal routine that they have.
Mm.
And just make sure you're ready. I like to look at players and see how they're feeling. Hopefully, the manager has made his decision on his starting 11.
Mm.
Sometimes you can be between, maybe you got 8 players that are
Right.
starting or 9, but you got to make a decision on 2 players. And you're waiting to the last minute because of, you're looking at the body language, things like that.
Seeing if they're scared.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to make decisions like that.
And when we look at the team, any thoughts on you guys? You think it's unsure of anywhere in that team? Roger Lee's always one. Does he start? Does he come in off the bench?
I think we've always struggled like in the fullback areas.
Yeah,
Like for us, we always had that problem.
yeah, for years.
Um,
I mean, he
so,
played Dante Brangman, who was
yeah.
fantastic. He was never been a fullback, but he was fantastic there for you.
But that's I think if Dante was playing at a higher level, that's where he's going to play
Yeah.
because he's got the quick recovery.
hmm
He's a typical modern day footballer who
Yeah.
could play center midfield. Who could with fullbacks are got to be able to handle the ball.
Especially now in modern football, for
Yeah.
sure. They come inside now, as we
Yeah,
know.
they got to be able to handle the ball
Yeah.
and be able to defend. So that's always the area. We have Deniche Hill who could possibly be playing
A
left
left
back.
back.
And then we got Lijon who can play right back.
Yeah.
And we also
And gives you 100%
yeah,
every
we
time.
also have the boy Jones who could play right
Reece
back.
Jones, yeah,
So,
yeah.
And uh, Justin, he's in the squad.
Justin Donnelly, yeah.
He's in the squad.
Yeah,
So he's a boost for us
he
too
is.
because he's a match runner on his day. Pace.
He got pace.
Yeah.
He can finish too.
His little brother's gonna be the truth.
Yeah, his little brother's at no. Is that
He's in school, I think, but
Yeah.
he's gonna be the truth.
yeah. And then I guess the center back. Big question I have is Dante. I don't know. I don't know if Dante is ready to come right in, but is
It's
it
a
some
big game a big call
big
for
call?
that, you
But it
know.
might be something where you go to the well. He's done it in
Yeah.
big games for
Yes,
Bermuda.
yes.
So
It may have some part to play is in the, you know, like you said, it's not just this one
one game
match,
exactly. You're right.
you know.
Harry Twite, I think, probably definitely be playing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's a big game. It's a big game. I hope the crowd, as we always talk about, fully Bermuda, we come to support. But tomorrow, those boys are going to need as much encouragement as they've ever needed. Like it will be hard work tomorrow. They're going to gain some good players. We have some good players, but we cannot get down. Like Kyle said, it is a league game. So even if we're down 2-0, that 2-1 goal could be a huge goal just to salvage something. It is 6 games.
Yeah, absolutely. We don't need to take any unnecessary risks. Tomorrow night will be difficult for. It's the opening game. You're at home. It's Jamaica. There's Premier League players. There's top quality players opposing you. It's how you handle the moment.
The
For
moment.
me.
Yeah.
I think, like you said, you can't come out all guns blazing, wide open, doing silly running because you'll run yourselves into the ground. Shout out to the off-level Ultra fan zone. They will
Bring some noise.
bring some
energy.
noise. They will bring some energy for those guys. You talk to them, they say they love it. It brings out the best in them. They want to perform. Obviously, every time they step on the field, but that ultra fans are no offense to the grandstand. There's a lot of mothers, fathers, who aren't really making that noise.
Yeah.
They're cheering, but they're not making that sort of hooligan
Yeah.
type noise. You know what I mean?
Ticket holders.
What's that? Yeah, VIP ticket holders.
We'll be a Jamaican contingent too.
I was just going to say,
Yeah.
what's really going to spur on the ultra fan zone, I hope, is there's going to be a very large contingent
Very
of
large.
Jamaicans very close to them,
Yeah.
and they will make noise. They've seen it. They've been there.
They've been there.
They are the reggae boys. The reggae boys in '98 were
Yeah.
the biggest thing. In
And
world
don't
football.
forget that Jamaica has not been to a World. They've been to a World Cup, but they actually haven't tasted. Everyone thought once they got there in '98. I even thought they would go to more World Cups because they've produced some pretty good players
Yeah, but
from
it's
'98.
also the way FIFA do the World Cup, like
Draw,
how,
yeah.
how you make it there.
Yeah,
Right.
As well.
yeah, exactly.
They have to finish fourth
Fourth,
usually,
and that's tough.
because you have Canada, the U.S.
And Canada's now become probably the third dog. But
Honduras is
Costa Rica had a run.
Like,
Honduras.
this has given us the opportunity.
Yeah.
In the way it's been in the past, we would have been out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have to seize this. In my opinion, I think they'll show up tomorrow. The hardest game of this whole group is on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Who's that?
They go to Curacao.
Curacao. Yeah.
If you have not seen Curacao,
They're a sleeping
play
giant
football,
right now in
They are not bad
CONCACAF.
at it.
They are a sleeping giant. If you go look at those youth teams, everybody on those youth teams, we talked about it. Feyenoord Academy, PSV Academy, Ajax Academy. Again, they have good players. We have good players. But telling you, if anyone's looking at CONCACAF football, if you want to buy some stock, Curaçao's the team. You buy some stock.
And also look at their last couple of managers.
Yeah,
I mean,
They
Jamaica's
had
isn't
good
bad.
city as
Yeah.
manager.
Yeah.
yeah. Steve McLaren tomorrow in the dugout.
Steve McLaren tomorrow. That should be fun.
Former Fergie assistant.
And also John Barnes in the stand.
John
I see
Barnes
that.
is
John
there.
Band's on the island. Yeah.
Nice to see the BFAs.
One of my
Money,
favorite-
things that we don't need.
Liverpool players, even though I'm a United fan, I always loved. I thought that left foot John Barnes had. I always thought he was overweight.
Wasn't better than
Unbelievable
Kyle's.
footballer.
That was late in this year, as you think he was over.
Was he? I mean, I didn't watch him too much. Was he lean? He was.
young.
He was
He was tremendous. That's
Yeah.
probably why a lot of people started supporting
Liverpool, especially here. Yeah. Unbelievable player, John Barnes.
Yeah, he was decent. Him, Ian Rush. I mean,
That long sleeve. He always loved the long sleeve kit.
the candy jersey.
The candy. The
Number 10.
Quality,
Proper
quality
footballer.
kit, that candy
Yeah.
jersey with these 3 Adidas.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's I think that's gonna wrap us up. What's your predictions for tomorrow night?
I'm gonna say Bermuda get a hard fought 1-1 draw.
Lady?
We definitely score.
I think we score. Yeah.
They have so much confidence that they will score.
Yeah.
And one more player that we didn't mention just before we close, Willie Clemens.
No, yeah.
Is
If
he
he-
back to full fitness?
He showed in the last game. He was a difference.
But 20 minutes of Willie could be
he was the difference.
Pause.
He was the difference
Top base corner line.
in Bermuda qualifying.
Yeah, he
He
was.
was.
It
He
was.
was.
So
But I'm a
hopefully
huge fan of Willie
his
Clement.
father himself,
Yeah.
went through a couple of injuries and stuff.
He's had some bad injuries, but it looks like he's back.
Yeah.
But he is, like you said, his actually probably quite difficult to defend because he's actually like a street footballer. Like really can do almost anything with the football. So even 15 minutes of him, a little bit of magic in a tight game, he could unpick a lock. And I will say, I think the way as Steve McLaren said it, we watched Ethan Pinnock, always give him his flowers. He plays in the Prem.
Yeah.
With a mobile, nifty striker, knockers could get after him. Ethan Pinnock likes to bang and probably would like to play against someone like yourself. But
No
knockers,
chance.
who's a little bit shorter, nifty, he could trouble Ethan Pinnock. So we'll see.
Light it with light Ethan Pinnock up like a giant.
Put him in a pack.
Put him in a pack. We be smoking that Pinnock pack.
That's the type
No.
of players I like playing.
You did. You like to bang against him, yeah.
I'll tell you two things and make a prediction before we go. Willie Clemens gets booked.
Roger Lee gets.
Roger Lee gets booked.
Apparently, there's no odds on Bet365, which is annoying.
Probably not. Bermudians. Could Bermudians?
Yeah. Bet 365 in local
For local ball, I don't know if
Because
it's come up
last
yet.
time we played and they had Bermuda on there, 65,000 batsmen in there. Roger Lee would get booked.
So
No, I don't know.
that hip to that.
And Bermuda win 2-1.
2-1.
I'm ready. I have not seen us get a result the magnitude of what tomorrow will bring. since
Bermuda's a
92.
due to result too.
And who's with that one against El Salvador? A bullet header.
Young light born.
Young Carly celebration was crap. You got it.
Ran the length of the field.
It was garbage, man. First of all, the
What you want him to do? Knee slide?
fans were on the other side.
He does a knee slide. He's out for 3 weeks. That hard turf.
The fans were on the other side. Lighter's going
Yeah,
to
that's
be
actually
yelling
annoying.
at absolutely nothing. He's like,
Players, one of my pet peeves is people celebrate on the go to their waist and
Yes.
pick the wrong side. But
I'll tell you what. When we win tomorrow,
remember, this is Thursday, so he's got the almanac.
it'll be a late winner. Probably knockers, but it could be somebody like Kane, Jair, somebody,
yeah.
one of those guys. They'll get it. Maybe an unsung hero. I don't care. The Ultra Fan Zone
Oh, go
may
crazy.
be on the pitch.
Yeah, I'll go
I'm not
crazy.
going to say they will. I don't think they should. They may be on the pitch.
I
You
will.
cannot, real quick,
Yeah,
you cannot go on the field when the game ends, people.
Yeah.
We will play our next game.
this isn't cup match.
with nobody there.
This is not cup
This
match.
is FIFA. Do not go on the pitch when we win tomorrow night, please, or tonight, because you're going to see this on Friday. I beg you. FIFA will kick you all out of the stadium.
One note I want to say, just for the game itself, that referee tomorrow needs to be strong.
He needs to wear pink.
He needs to be strong.
Something pink.
Yeah, something pink. So all the best to Bermuda. Real quick, I just wanted to go into, it's the beginning of the football season, but
Yep.
it's also the beginning of school.
Yep.
We here at Top Bins, obviously we prioritize everybody's success on and off the field. We're not just a football podcast, we're a podcast for the community, generally specifically into sports, but want to take this time to shout out all the parents who sacrifice it all for their children, whether it be sending them to school locally or abroad. If you sacrifice for your kids and you do all you can to get them to school, to get them what they need, I think next year we should do a back to school drive here at IRI 98. We're going to do that. We're going to get on that. But if you sacrifice everything for your child to get the best out of life, we salute you. I send a shout out to you guys. The kids are going to be better because of your sacrifice. So if you're finding it hard right now to get through and get things done and you don't like reaching out for help, that's fine. But just understand that sacrifice you make for your child or your children is going to pay off in the end. So to all the parents out there who are going back to school, they're spending their money, you're putting in the time to get them to and from all their extracurricular activities. Top Bins would like to send a special shout out to you, and we wish you and yours all the best in this school year. Final thought, go Bermuda. Stay Irie, you guys.